Well, first of all, I don't think it should be a surprise to anybody that President Trump made this announcement. The surprise may have been when, but certainly not what. He has said for quite some time that he does not want to see continuation of Middle East wars. He wants to bring the American troops back. Now, that has to be balanced with his view on ISIS, but he has been persuaded that ISIS is significantly reduced, if not defeated, inside of Syria. That will be challenged by his military advisors, but I suspect that came up in that very, very important phone call with President Erdogan this weekend, which probably led to this decision.
What about the Pentagon's likely reaction, though? You alluded to his military advisors there. It's being reported that the Pentagon are trying to talk President Trump out of this.
Well, that's certainly the case. The Pentagon has a successful operation going on in Syria. They want to complete the job. They are also going to get a secondary mission to continue to train up to 40,000 local police so that there would be stability maintained after the U.S. military was pulled out. That certainly seems to be at risk at this point. Third, the overall policy from the White House for the past year has been to push back on Iran, and it was decided that northern Syria was going to be one of those areas where America would keep an eye on the Iranian expansionism. So I think this complete 180 turn in the policy from last week and the policy this week has probably got the Pentagon pretty shattered and pretty rattled right now.
Yeah, and you mentioned Turkey there. Turkey, of course, been critical of U.S. backing for YPG in Syria. And as you said, Mr. Erdogan has spoken to Mr. Trump. Do you think that has influenced President Trump's decision?
Oh, I think it had a significant influence on President Trump's decision. The relationship with Turkey is vital. They are key NATO ally. You've heard me say this on TRT for months and months, that this is fraying that relationship between Turkey and the United States. Us working with the YPG, a declared terrorist organization of both Turkey and the PKK for the United States, was chafing the Turkish government, despite our view that this relationship would be temporary, transactional, and it would go no further than the ISIS fight. I'm glad to see that we recognize the importance of the relationship with Turkey and that President Trump, in this case, has decided to make a choice between northern Syria and Turkey, and to a great extent, he's chosen Turkey.